Hello, and welcome to this tutorial in InDesign, where I'm going to show you how we can manipulate text a little further using character palette options and text alignment. As I said in a previous tutorial, some fonts only have one version of how you can look at them. So for example, in this font family for Impact, I only have the regular font. But what if I wanted this to be italicized? Well, to do that, you would have to have the options exposed in your character palette. So if you open your character palette and you'll see that you only have 4 options aside from the font, it means that the rest of the options are hidden. If you click on this little bar up here at the top and select Show Options, it will add some features on here for you. I'll go into the rest of those options in a second. So if I just simply click on the text box and right down here, you'll see that I have what they call a skew or a false italic, meaning that if I just click the degree of this, it will then give me an italics. In the character palette, I also have a variety of different choices that I can use to manipulate the text. If I want the text to be in all capital letters, I click all caps. When you see this little red plus sign, it means that there's text in here, but the box isn't big enough to show all of it. So when you see this feature, if you just make your box bigger, you'll see all the text and the red plus goes away. I also have a variety of things that I can do. Small caps. And I also have superscript and subscripts, which I can use to create fractions. With text alignment, that is where the first letter of your words or your sentences line up at. In this case, it's lined to the left. This is the default for InDesign, and you'll find it's the default for most softwares. But if you want to change that text alignment, there's a couple of ways that you can do it. With the paragraph palette, which is under my type menu, I can create a similar palette experience like I have with the character palette. And up at the top, you'll see that I have my different text alignments. These are the same alignments that are up here in your menu bar. It's just another way to actually access them. As I said, it starts off at align left, but I can change it to align center, where it centers the text, giving it even space on both sides of your text box. I can do align right, where it lines it up on the right side. And I can also do several justified text, including a justify with the last line on the left, or the center, or the right, or full justified, where it spreads it out so it fills the entire box evenly. When you're dealing with large amounts of copy, by default, it's going to hyphenate it. In graphic design, when we're dealing with titles and the like, sometimes we uncheck the hyphenating box. And this is how we deal with text alignment in InDesign.